score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, let me get it's a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it to believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm for the ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the rock. Joe Lewis.
This bout is...
Expectations are sky. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Caution being thrown to the wind. As we all know, Rocky Marciano has never been beaten. He even has a win already over Joe Lewis when he beat the Brown Bomber in his final fight.
Round 7 had him down. Round 8 the fight was over, and it was bittersweet. Marciano couldn't win for winning. And Lewis, you just saw that shouldn't happen. Now these guys are doing it again. Lewis is a little older. Marciano has that Suzy Q. That's the shot. It's called the Suzy Q. That's his shot. Will he be able to land it again? He's done it once. He knows how to find it. He knows Lewis has slowed down. He's done it once. He'll definitely do it second time. But what will Lewis be able to do? Will he be able to turn back time and pull it out of the bag? We don't know, but this is one of those fights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that left hook. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. This is like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
Marciano with the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Nope, that jab not going to score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. He missed that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't quite connect. Missing with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
How about that time counter shot? The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They're both trying for a knockout. Beautiful counter punch. Misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? It's bombs away. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Well done with that counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him.
Counter his mistakes. Make it big, make it pay.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He threw a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punching. That jab misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. Jab misses. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's a method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. This is a high-octane battle. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can't find a home for that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.